Hi, Popsy. Okay. Hi, everybody. Oh, I'm all over the place. I'm really sorry. Right, welcome. Apologies for the look. I have only just got dressed. It's been like 2 days. I had a bath. How disgusting am I? But I was really, really unwell. Doubtful that it was the virus because I've been self-isolating. Although I have been having this cough thing going on and on. My voice isn't better. I got some antibiotics from the doctors for my chest, just in case it's like an infection that isn't clearing up, which obviously isn't going to help if I then do get the virus. Anyway, I've had several meltdowns, physically and emotionally. A lot emotionally, been finding it incredibly difficult. Last 4 days have been really, really tough. I did get very, very hot one night and very, very cold at the same time, but I don't know whether it's just my anxiety, making me ill. That's the problem, you just don't know. So yeah, that was a hard few days. I was physically shaking with fear, I think, more than anything, just physically shaking, crying, massive like panic attacks, like just waving over me, like just panic waving over me. That's the update, really. My chest is still really, really tight for whatever reason. I don't know. It could be my diaphragm could be like constricting because, I'm so stressed. We're all so stressed, and we all react so differently to stress. Unfortunately, mine is quite a physical reaction, it seems. So I'm doing things like lying on this ball, which is what I did before when I had stress and anxiety, and I put my diaphragm sort of section here, and then I lie on it, and it sort of feels like it's releasing a little bit if I just massage the ball. I didn't eat the last couple of days. Now, yesterday I started to eat again, but the days before that I didn't eat for about 2.5 days. I couldn't eat anything. I was so nauseous and shaking and panicky, and I couldn't eat anything. I know that I don't know what everybody wants actually, but a lot of people don't want to hear about the virus on YouTube vlogs and all that sort of stuff. But I think, to be honest with you, it's here, and we have to accept it, and we have to live through it and live with it and help each other out. And I think if you just carry on and pretend everything's normal in the world, and oh, look at my ASOS haul, I don't think that's going to help anybody. I think we all need to be very honest with each other at this time. We need to be honest and open and help each other and show people that we are not coping, or that we are coping, or that you're having your ups and downs, but I don't think hiding it or pretending it's not happening is the right way to go. My intention, since I'm self-isolating because of the cough, I've had some symptoms and whatever, I don't know whether it was or not, as I said, but I'm also social distancing because I've got asthma. So I'm in one of the categories, being ultra cautious and keeping away from everybody. I worry so much about my parents, and I'm sure we all are worrying. And they want me to go up and be with them, but I just think it's really irresponsible at this time to do that, especially if I've had some symptoms. Tomato head. Especially if I've had some symptoms, and I'm fighting off whatever's going on in my chest, and I've still got the cough. So I think it would be really irresponsible if I went up right now. Maybe in a couple of weeks' time. I don't know, but they're under strict instructions to be on lockdown. I hope that they stay well and fit, and don't come into contact with anybody who's got it. Vlog-wise, obviously it's going to be incredibly boring because I have a 1-bedroom flat. I'm not going to have much to talk about, but it's quite nice to check in with you guys and hear your stories and your thoughts. And it gives me a little bit of an outlet, since I'm not actually seeing any human beings. yeah, hopefully it won't be too boring. So first job for today, because I am feeling slightly better, is while I am feeling better, do a bit of housework. So I'm going to clean the bathroom top to toe, and then clean the kitchen, vacuum, have a bit of a tidy because the flat's an absolute mess because I've lived like an absolute, you know, pig for the last few days, quite frankly. Would you like to say hello? Hello. Would you like to say hello? Say hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is all I managed to get hold of in the supermarket. It's the Method Anti-Bac bathroom spray. I hope it's all right. It's all I could get hold of. There was no bleach left. It says kills 99.9% of bacteria. I don't know. Just gonna have to go with it for now. Well, that is the bathroom, practically as clean as I can get it right now. I have blitzed it, really. Completely blitzed it. Still need to do my little shelf there, but everything else is sparkling, so hopefully that's one job off the list. Right, I'm not going to show you my kitchen because it's not good. It's not a good look right now, so I'm going to wash up, you know, disinfect the kitchen a bit and hang my washing over doors and all that sort of stuff. So anyway, this is a riveting vlog for you. I'm sure you're enthralled. Hi guys. I know this is a bit of a random spot to be sitting. I've got this tiny stool in my kitchen that I use in my bathroom as well. I'm just a bit pooped. I just freaked myself out massively. It's funny though how things work out. So, you know, I've had this tight chest for 2 weeks and it dawned on me that it's probably, asthma. And because I'm new to asthma, I'm not really getting it all. And somebody posted on Facebook this thing about asthma from a nurse and how to look after it during this time. And everybody was, commenting, and some people were saying that they've had a tight chest and da-da-da-da-da. And then it just suddenly dawned on me that, this is asthma. This is asthma. It's got to be. It's got to be. And I need to speak to somebody because it's not going away. I've had these symptoms for 2 weeks. And, every morning I wake up thinking that my chest is going to be fine, and it's not. So I phoned the Asthma UK telephone number and spoke to an asthma nurse who was fantastic. God, we're so lucky in this country. We're so lucky to have charities like that you can phone just out of the blue and speak to a nurse. It's incredible. She said basically that yes, it did sound like asthma and that I need to speak to my GP. So then I was like hyperventilating a little bit. My chest's getting even more tight because I'm panicking, and it's like a flipping vicious circle. So doctor's just phoned and she's prescribing me some steroids, told me to up my brown inhaler. That's why I'm sitting on a stool in the kitchen because I'm just scared. It's scary. It's really scary. The whole thing is scary, and any underlying health issues are scary at this time as well. Everything's scary. We're all scared. We're all terrified. And we've just got to get through it. The kitchen's sort of tidy. It's not looking as good as it was, but it's still okay. This is my multitude of vitamins that aren't doing anything, clearly. I'm cooking a Good Life vegetarian Kiev, and I'm having it with some frozen veg because that's all I've got left. And then I found some banana bread frozen in my freezer, so that's definitely being defrosted and enjoyed over the next couple of days, I would say. We're all going to be OCD when this is all over, aren't we? We're going to be absolutely OCD. Maybe all our hygiene standards will be, that much better, that it'll be the norm for everybody, and hopefully we won't go back into bad habits. Yes, I love these. I did cook one of these the other night, but I was feeling so unwell that it went to waste, unfortunately. Looks gross, doesn't it? So while I'm waiting for my microwave frozen veg, I thought I'd discuss television programmes, because yeah, we're in desperate need of some TV programmes. What am I watching? I'm watching that Maggie Cole thing, which is on ITV with Dawn French. It's quite good, quite enjoying it. It's easy watching, isn't it? You can just switch your brain off. Easy watching. Belgravia, the new period drama, which seems really, really good. And it also can switch your brain off and just enjoy it. Homeland, obviously, I've got one to catch up on. Last ever series. Liar, watching Liar. That's good. Just watching anything I can, really. But you know, when you're not feeling well, it's very difficult to know what to watch, because you don't want to watch anything depressing, you don't want to watch anything gory, you don't want to watch anything violent. You kind of want to watch something, you know, light-hearted. I have started to watch Breeders, which is on Sky, which is about some parents bringing up children and how hard they find it. And the chap's he just can't cope at all. There's quite a lot of swearing, so if you don't like swearing, don't even go there. There's nothing bingeable on Netflix at the moment, I don't think. Might have to watch some old 80s TV programmes and be like when I was a child. At the moment I'm finding it very difficult to read, mainly because I can't switch my brain off. I need to watch stuff and be absorbed. So watching a lot of YouTube as well. Lizzie Hadfield is brilliant. I really like her, and obviously Crazy Bag Lady keeps me going throughout this craziness. Dawn's Days, she's a lady who lives in Amsterdam, and you know, they're going through this whole lockdown stuff as well, so she's really nice to watch, and she does lots of crafty bits. She keeps us up to date. They're not very well at the moment, so I'm hoping that they're gonna be okay. I also watched this girl called Gabriella. She's really young, but she lives in this flat in Brighton, and she's done it all up herself, and it's just beautiful. I'm very jealous. She's got a cat, and she's just got a nice personality, and I kind of enjoy watching her. She's really good at editing and stuff. She's got a lot of subscribers. Well, that's an absolute masterpiece, isn't it? A masterpiece. Morning, everybody. It's the next day. Sorry I didn't vlog anymore in the evening, but I just felt really tight-chested and just needed to kind of concentrate on that. Yeah, I'm dressed, and I have put like a minimal amount of makeup on. Just about to head out to the chemist, which I'm dreading, quite frankly, because I haven't been out for over a week, like had any contact with like a human being anyway in a shop or anything for about over a week. And obviously, you know, I'm just really anxious about it. So, but I have to go and get these steroids. So let's go. Well, I've made it into the car, so that's something. It's a really lovely day, very windy but really nice. So hopefully I'll be able to get out for a half an hour walk, get some fresh air, avoid people at all costs. God, this is just awful. It's just like, it's like one of those surreal paintings by Salvador Dali, you know. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. My next door neighbour's just texted to say, she's a swimming teacher, to say that she's still teaching, to say that there's a whole class full of over 70s doing their aquafit. I've just got no words, really. I just think it's crazy, absolutely crazy. You've got to think about yourself, really, haven't you? And other people have to make their own decisions. Unfortunately, other people's decisions could impact on everybody else's life, so it's just not really that simple, is it? But anyway, off we go. Really don't want to do this, but got to do it. I was sort of contemplating trying to go to a supermarket, you know, picking up some fruit and stuff, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to come straight home and maybe put in an online order, because I can wait a few days. if it's not, you know, it's not urgent. Yeah, so steroids and home. Just got to the chemist. Looks quite busy. Oh God. Okay. So I've come out again because there's a lot of people in there. Nobody's really keeping a big enough distance away from each other. I've got asthma. I need steroids. I can't risk going in there and getting it from someone. I don't know what to do. Oh, hi guys. I'm just back from the chemist. That was terrifying, quite frankly. What are people doing out? It was like a Saturday. It's Friday today. It was like a Saturday. Everybody's out. Everybody's going to the chemist. There's old people going in there. There's, you know, there's children going in there. And they're all queuing, you know, down the aisle. And poor chemist people are snowed under. They're not wearing, I know masks don't help, but they're not wearing any kind of protective equipment at all. They're just trying to keep their distance. But, you know, I mean, this old guy came with his little walker. And then some chap went up to him and said, you shouldn't be out. You know, if you need any, he obviously knew him. You know, if you need anything, please just ring me. Just let me know. I'll get it for you. You really shouldn't be out. And the old guy just looked really confused and didn't, you know, it's just awful. Young teenager, he was with his mum in the chemist. He went off for a second, came back with Marks and Spencer's sandwich, opens it up, starts eating it. Doubt that he sanitised his hands or washed his hands before eating it or anything. And then, it's just madness. It's madness. And then everybody's walking around the village, you know, going to the food shops and all, you know, all this sort of stuff, you know, all quite jolly. And I know that we've got to continue, we've got to live, but that is not social distancing in my book by any means. Anyway, I'm going to sanitize my cards now because I had to hand it over to the pharmacy chap because he put it through for me, bless him. Am I OCD or am I, you know, doing the right thing? I don't know, probably a bit of both. But my mum said the other day that she'd sanitised all her cards, and I thought, well, I should be doing that too. Scary stuff, man. I think that health is the most important thing in this world. The most important thing. If you've got your health, you've got everything. I've got a hand towel and I've got a washing up towel as well, separate in the kitchen. And I keep changing those regularly. And I've got my bucket of disinfectant cloths here that need to be put in the washing machine. Right, I've had a boiled egg and a bagel, and I've scoffed that, and I've taken my steroids. Oh, I get so scared taking pills. It's crazy. I am one ball of anxiety. So hopefully they're going to help and not make anything worse. I always think things are going to make things worse. I'm washing loads all the time because obviously you just want to keep everything clean and bug free. I'm going to try and do an online shop. I don't know if this is possible. I just don't know because I've never done one before, and this is probably not the time to start doing them, but I need to. Feeling a bit chilly. Just gets better and better, doesn't it? I've moved into my bedroom for a second. I've got a yogi tea, which is incredibly comforting, and I've just had a chocolate digestive. This is called The Little Book of Resilience. How to bounce back from adversity and lead a fulfilling life. Anyway, I'm going to open it. I'm just going to open it at random page, and whatever page it is, it's going to help us, I'm sure. So, got one. Okay, this is the page. It says connect to something bigger than yourself. It could be said that social media is amplifying society's level of narcissism. There is a lot more I and me, less you, us and we. This selfie culture can also lead to a sense of isolation, ironic, which is another good reason to make life less about you and more about others. Connect to something bigger than yourself. It could be your faith, your family, your job, your community, the environment, a cause, a sports team, and so forth. When we give ourselves, life gives back. We feel fulfilled, connected, and have a greater sense of purpose. Do and believe in things that make you glow, that bring you joy, that feel effortless. It's easy to say, who am I in this world of billions? But everyone has their role to play. Everyone has something they can offer. Everyone can be of service. Everyone can create positive change. Spooky, huh? Speak soon, everybody. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you for watching.